So the New England Patriots have had a little bit of a Cinderella story this year. I think they've exceeded a lot of expectations. They definitely exceeded my expectations. I came out before the season, predicted they win 8 games. Technically, as we speak right now, I'm correct. If they do win against the Bills tonight, I will now be wrong. But I got a little bit of a fun subject to look at because Funhouse they quote tweeted a tweet that they sent out on February the 4th. And they wrote, the ingrates on Boston radio are currently determining whether the perfect time would be for the Patriots to dump Bill Belichick. Obviously, Bill Belichick has showed himself to be somewhat of a capable coach and general manager this season. But you know what? I'm never surprised by some of the reaction, especially from Pat's Nation. So let me give you some of the responses to this tweet, shall I? Joe from Quincy says, BP deserved criticism. Recent drafts were not great. Obviously, they made a change this past draft. Still the best coach ever, approaching 70. He can't be the head scout, GM, head coach, DC. We are now seeing the spreading of responsibility is paying off. I'd still take BB over anyone. So, okay, not a bad one. Here's a good one. Paul says, I know he's won 6 Super Bowls, but you really have to wonder if his best days are behind him. You always have to think of the future, and the Pats will eventually have to move on from Belichick, like it or not. I could say go on for minutes, but I'm actually saying nothing, or without saying anything. Say what says, hard to say what is Belichick or TB that made the dynasty. TB played with, now these, I got to say, these reactions are from today and yesterday. These aren't back from February.
Okay.
With different teammates, winning with the Pats and went to the Bucks and didn't miss a beat. I respect Bill, but similar to Jordan and the Bulls. Len says Tom Brady was a complimentary piece on the Patriots' first Super Bowl championship. Michael Jordan was never that guy, but Brady is another situation, and he probably doesn't realize that potential as well as he has been coached. And then Nowhere Man says, in all fairness, this same group would be having this same discussion this morning, even after he won his 6th Super Bowl. So, obviously, there's still people out there criticizing Bill Belichick. There's still questions about the dynasty after we've watched what Bill Belichick has been able to do this year with Mac Jones and a group of new guys. And I'm not going to say ragtag because a lot of them have a lot of talent, especially those free agents and those draft picks. But has the time come, Connor? Is it time for people, especially Boston fans and Boston sports fans, to stop criticizing Bill Belichick?
Absolutely, especially as this season goes on and they continue to have what I think is going to be an extremely successful season with a potential, 1 seed still not out of the realm of possibilities, an AFC East championship. And, heck, why not go all the way to the Super Bowl at this point? And I think Bill Belichick has coached absolutely fantastic the past 6 weeks. We've seen it time and time again. The other team just has no answer. Whenever we see a team that doesn't have, I don't want to say not a lot of talent, but they're kind of one-dimensional, they go to the same person, they throw to the same guy. Bill Belichick's just going to take that person out of the game. And it seems like other coaches just can't get to the level to kind of make the adjustments and to get past that. And we've seen that the past 6 weeks. I just want to say, too, it's awesome right now because this has to make half of Pat's Nation so upset who's trying to pick sides. Tom Brady having a very successful season. Bill Belichick having a very successful season. They've both gone their own separate ways. They're both doing fine. It was just a good pair. And I don't know how, Patriots Nation can't come to that conclusion after what we've seen this year.
At what point do people start saying, what's Bill Belichick's record without Brady and Mac Jones?
Probably like yesterday, right? That's going to be the next thing. That is one of the issues, though. It won't end. We know that it won't end. It will go to the story will just change.
Bill Belichick can't win without an elite quarterback.
But then they'll tell you Mac Jones isn't elite.
Yes, yeah. Wasted draft pick.
Yeah, wasted draft pick. And then I don't know, it'll probably be they can't win if Brian Hoyer's not the backup.